Hello, parents. I'm here on this channel again, and just I'll do discuss about some points regarding children, and we'll also discuss some points which is very necessary to talk because sometimes we see that parents expect more than what their child can do, and in that situation that student becomes careless about that because the expectation which is uh, going on through is more than what the children can do. Okay, so let's first discuss about that sometime we see that students are uh, capable of working more than average student, but because of lack of money, he or she cannot do that things because of money. Okay, and sometimes we see that students are not capable, but his or her parents are capable of paying more and more money. So in both the situations, students doesn't get a proper environment where they can improve themselves. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about that particular point, that if you are a good student, a talented student, then is it possible to go forward in your life what you want to do? Of course, there are so many scholarships where you can give the exam and you can appear in that examination and you can get a scholarship. Okay, but at first for that you'll have to prepare yourself and you'll have to know the strategy regarding that. Okay, for that you'll have to join some specific teacher or institution, or if you are able capable to doing that, so you can of course do yourself by self study. Okay, in the second situation, students are not capable, but their parents are very much capable of paying so much money. In that situation, we see that students think that what I'm doing, what can be better than that, but the expectation of parents is more than that. Okay, so at first is my personal suggestion that first of all parents should think about the way of doing his or her children, what is the capacity of his or her children, and then after he or she decide, their parents should decide that what should I do for that. And in that particular situation, at first, it's my opinion that at first you should try to understand the process, which the mindset, which type of mindset is each of that children, and then after. At first, if you are capable of money, of course, we see that at present era, at present time, if you want to get to hire to take advantage of that teacher which is very much learned about in that field, then you'll have to pay much more money. Okay, it's the reality of present era, but along with that you'll have to see that is my student is capable of doing that. Okay, and just you should try first that how can we improve the way of learning, the way of teach, the way of understanding. How much can we improve the rate of walking of the children? And then after, if you give the work, if you expect more, then it will of course work. Okay, so at first you'll have to know that what are the process of that children, what are the speed of that children of doing work, of understanding, what is the speed of that, what is the IQ level of that student, in which sector he or she is interested, and then after you should decide to take decision decide to take decision that where should I send my children, and in which subject he or she should go through. Okay, there is also some particular point that I'll have to I want to share with you that CBSE in CBSE curriculum there is a particular segment that you'll have to uh, there should be a counselor in such CBSE schools, but it is seen that most of the school there is no any counselor. If there is counselor, if there is counselor post, if there is person, but those institutions are not working on the basis of that. Okay, basically what is the work of counselor? Counselor is for student, counselor is for teacher. Okay, so in all sense counselor is necessary, that to improve the process, improve the working strategy. Okay, everywhere you see that counselor as actually you can say that counselor is a psychological doctor. Okay, uh, they are capable of improving your mindset, and if you're not interested in any particular subject, so they will help you, any counselor will help you that how can you do better in that subject. Okay, so counselor is very very important. In the case of teenagers, if there is some particular questions for teenagers, so of course they'll be able to ask from a counselor. And sometimes we see that children doesn't ask question to parents and doesn't ask to his or her classmate, because of his or classmate have the same problem, has the same problem. And parents doesn't care about that small problems, but it matters to the student. Okay, and parents thinks that it's very common thing at it's okay. Okay, but for some time that point is not okay with the children. Okay, so I'll have to care that a small particular question which is related to the children. Okay, and then after if we talk about the performance of children, then we just consider that we just judge any children by his marks. Of course so many people have said that don't judge any student by his marks, because the marking system, the examination system is not capable of analyzing all the capacity of children. Their examination system just analyze the writing strategy. Okay, if there is some lack of problem, lack of there is any lack in system, in examination system, then of course there will be no chance to analyze 100%. So we should not care perfectly, and we should not take decision on the basis of exam marks. Okay, so in all sense, taking all sense, we can say that first analyze a student and make the children to analyze themselves, that how can he or she make himself a very good student. Okay, and then after ask a student what should he do in his field, and what field does he wants to select, does he or she want to get. And then after think that is it okay. If you think that, sometimes it may be that children understand that it's okay, but in another point of view parents are also uh, good, parents are also right. In that situation you should talk to the teacher, you should talk to the children, and then after discussing all the things in all sense, you should convince. If it is about parents, then parents should convince children and teacher. If it's not possible, then what can we do, what can we do better in this sense, in this case. Okay, so long and short, first analyze your student, make children to analyze themselves. And in that situation, in all cases, take advantage of teacher, take advice of teacher and the learned person who is related to you, and where from which person you can ask, you can take advice, and you believe on that. Okay, so thank you for watching this. Make sure you subscribe my channel and meet again. Thank you for watching this.